This is an overview of the cadastral survey data and drafting capability of NLR plan design. As you can see on the main plan, there's already survey data loaded for the purposes of this demonstration. However, the first step is to load the survey data, and you get a range of options of survey file types that you can load. You can see also that there's a plan projected coordinate system that's already been defined for this, and you can choose the file name of the file that you wish to upload. Once it's loaded into the widget, you can click the import button to load the file. The next button on the ribbon menu is the Show Hide Cadastre button. As you can see, presently the cadastre is showing, which is all the features around the plan. I can turn the cadastre off so that I can just see my plan features, or I can turn my cadastre on when I require the underlying cadastre. Showing the cadastre helps when generating lines for rebuttals. The next button on the ribbon menu is the Construct Feature tool. When loaded, this displays all of the different types of features that can be created on the plan. We have points, lines, polygons, angles, control points, boundary offsets, corner offsets, total lot boundary distances, line dissection, and lots. Within each button, a range of fields are presented. Depending on the type you choose, for example, cadastral point unmarked requires less fields. The next tool on the ribbon menu is the Annotation tools. The Annotation tools allow you to create annotations on the plan. For example, there are several different annotations that may be created, and within each annotation, a separate set of fields are applicable to those annotations. If I select an annotation on the plan, I can edit an existing annotation. As you can see, this is editing an abuttal lot. There's a rotate tool that allows you to rotate the annotation, align annotation to an existing line, flip annotation from one line to another, and show and hide annotations on the plan. Now that you have plan data captured, if you open the attribute viewer, you will be able to view the data. We have two categories of data: the geometry data, which includes points, lines, polygons, angles, and control points if there's any created in the plan. Under the Survey tab, you can see the lots, the roads, and the interests that have been captured for the plan. Interests can be created and linked on your design page, but before that can happen, you must have first created the interests. If you navigate to the interest page, you will see that there are former tenure notifications. These are the notifications brought forward from the title, and you can also create additional interested notifications on your plan. If we open the former tenure interest, you can see that a subject reference has been entered for that interest. That is the subject that will be added to the plan as an annotation. You can also define the lots over which that interest burdens. The same applies for a new interest. It has the same set of fields, slightly differently configured, but has a subject and also has the burden and servient lots. If we navigate back to the design page and open up the attribute viewer to view all of the interests, you will note that all four interests are showing in the plan along with those subject references. When you choose an interest, you will notice that a blue box gets placed around the polygon that defines the lot. What this means is that interest affects that lot, or it may affect any of the interest polygons that have been defined over that lot. You can see here we have a polygon slightly shaded, and you can see that that is the actual interest polygon. We also have another polygon here, which is an interest polygon. So you can see that that's been selected. So in order to link an interest to a feature on the plan, it's a relatively simple process. We can choose the interest, We can select the link button, we can select the polygon, and then we can link it. This will place an annotation on the plan, and you notice it's just been placed here. We can reposition that into the right spot. We can then open up the annotation tools, select the line which we want to align it to, and then align the annotation. We can continue to do that, but you will notice now that for this particular interest and notification, Polygon 21 has been linked to that, hence the annotation has been added. This can be performed for all the annotations within the interest and notifications panel. One of the most important features within the NLR Plan portal is the ability to run business rules across the design page dataset and other datasets. This is one of the most important things from a surveyor perspective, as it can reduce the amount of QA that's required down to a matter of minutes from potentially days and hours. You click the Validate button to run the rules. Clicking the Validate button will open the summary panel, will run the rules, and will display them inside the rule execution message table. Once the rules are loaded, the user can then review each of the rules and then move across to the design page, open the attribute viewer, find the offending record, open the editor, and make the necessary changes to the attributes. Once the plan has been reviewed and the business rules are run, the next step is to create a plan PDF. Click the Plan PDF button to display the settings modal, and this will allow you to make some changes regarding the layout of the plan. You are able to change the paper size, modify the plotting reference scale, add a watermark to the plan if required, but also reorganize the print order of the pages of a plan. For example, this will print it presently on a main plan graphic page, and two of these enlargements will be printed in order of A and B. If I wanted to shift them around, I can move them within the context of a page, but I can also create them on a new page. But for the moment, we'll just add this to the existing page and have them in order at A and B to reduce number of pages. Once you're satisfied, you can then print the plan, and this will pop up the plan in a separate browser window. As you can see, admin page is the first page, and it contains all of the plan information that's entered for the plan, all the survey information from the survey tab, plus all of the interests and notifications and former tenure. Subsequent pages will include the main plan graphic, which is from the main plan, which includes a scale bar, and it'll also include the enlargement pages that were generated. Once the user is satisfied with that, they can download the plan and save it to their desktop. This plan can be later certified and then uploaded back into the portal as a certified plan. To export survey data from the plan, click the Export Survey Data button. Choose the file type that you want to export and click the Export button. This will export the data and make it available in the bottom left corner of the browser. As you can see, I can open the data and you'll see that the data has actually been exported. This concludes the overview of the cadastral survey data and drafting capability of NLR plan design.